Hello and welcome back to my channel. For anyone who's new, my name is Olivia and I'm going to start off by saying happy January. This month I've got an entire series planned out for the wraps of the day. I'm really excited about it, and it's been really hard for me to start this video because of just getting all tongue-tied and the thoughts in my head are going so fast. So let me I thought it was that I was hungry, so I made myself a PB&J sandwich, and so hopefully this time I will get it down better. It's like after 5 or 6 tries, I was like, oh, starting to get frustrated, and then after the 15th one, I was like, wait, let's go get a sandwich. So I've got my tea and have a sandwich here. So let's see if we can get this one correctly done. So this month I am going to be revisiting all of the scarves of the month from the Wrapunzel Scarf of the Month membership. I found, and I talked about this a little bit last month, I found that when I was getting these beautiful scarves, I was like so excited. It was like a gift every month, just like, just a random gift every month, and they were really exciting, and all of the scarves that I've received have been amazing. And believe me, if they weren't amazing, I would tell you, well, not this one. But these guys have all been amazing. For the past 2 years, I have not received a scarf that did not make me happy. It did not go, oh my gosh, look at this amazingness. It didn't, there's not been one that didn't inspire me to try something or push me to try something new. So that's been super, super exciting for me. And I wanted to revisit that excitement this month because I'm signing up for year 3. I actually did that this morning. So it's the 2nd day of January. So I actually did that this morning, and I just thought today would be the perfect day to start it out. Yesterday was Shabbos, and I don't film on Shabbos, so I'm going to be doing 2 scarves today because I think that's the way I'm going to be doing this, so I don't fall behind during the weeks. Is that on Sunday I will wrap with 2 scarves, and that would be kind of cool to keep me on track. So today I'm going to be wrapping with January and February. Oh my goodness. Yes, January and February 2020. Now it's like, oh my gosh, that seems so long ago, but really wasn't. But I have my big bin. Oops. Some of you might ask me, well, how do you know which ones are which? I keep them all in a nifty box with the marking on the front, Scarf of the Month 2020, and each of the scarves and accessory that come, I put into a little organza bag. These are the same organza bags that I package up my low bun caps in, so I kind of like that. I know they're going to keep off the dust and keep them together, but still allow air to circulate inside so the scarves don't smell musty. I hope that makes sense. Oh my goodness, excuse me. So I have all of 2020 in here, and the ones for 2021 are in the back in the cabinet in a similar style bin. Now I am going to have an issue with this here because I'm going to have to get another bin. These guys have been in the closet for a while. I talked about in my storage video that I've had these for quite some time, and this is where I first started with my scarf wrapping journey. But now that I don't have but the 2, I'm going to have to move on to a 3rd bin, so it is what it is. It's exciting. So for today's scarves, we have, let me dig in here, January and February 2020. Now I'm going to put February away over there. Now January, so appropriate, is a pashmina and a beautiful brooch. Now this pashmina is all fancy pants, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Put this down here for a second. The scarf is a heavier of the pashminas and is so toasty warm. And as it's going to start getting colder here shortly, at least the weathermen keep promising it's going to be getting colder here, this is going to come in handy. not just as a head wrap, obviously, but as a cute shawl, because I hate wearing coats. Coats are uncomfortable for me unless I'm shoveling snow, which no snow. So um, I just feel it's too restrictive for me. So I like a nice big pashmina as a shawl as well. Okay, so this one I'll re-show you both sides. Again, this one was a rectangle, or is a rectangle, and it's pretty standard size as far as pashminas go. Its weight is somewhere along the lines of a tapestry, but softer. It doesn't have that crisp, super crisp feel to it. So get the little fringy bits. Now, if I would have been more prepared for this or planned even more, I would have told you what I wrapped with, what style I wrapped originally with it, but I didn't think that far ahead. So I'm just going to wrap something really cute for today. Take my scarf off here. This one was just a Wrapunzel suede that just happened to match my t-shirt, which is a hand-me-down from my daughter. I get all the cast-off t-shirts from the kids, so I kind of dig it. Okay, so I have on my Wendy. This one is my very first Wendy. That just it's like super comfy one. I do have a couple of strings over here that need to be snipped, but otherwise kind of cool. All right, now I didn't get all fancy pants dressed up today because I'm washing laundry, staying in the house, cat stuff, and I don't want to be all fancy pants and cleaning the cat box. So that's kind of so I'm wearing my leggings and my t-shirt with the short sleeves, and you won't be getting a full look for me today, so sorry. I'm going to just tie a simple turban style with today's wrap for today's wrap, and I'm going to start like so. Now I do want to center it sort of, and I think this one will work. And this piece here is a little awkward, so I'm gonna fold it under. And I'm not tying a knot. These big bulky pashminas do not like knots. You can do it if you like. I prefer not to with these big bulky ones. Okay, now I am going to be using the front side on this side, the reverse side on this side showing. So I'm going to be flipping it out. Oh my goodness. Note to self, don't eat peanut butter and jelly before filming. Kind of weird. But I'm feeling so. Okay, probably more than you wanted to know. So here we go. And this side, folding in, bringing up. Now I'm bringing it up at an angle, but I'm not bringing the tail all the way to the front. Kind of wiggling it back a little bit. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. And I'm going to be doing a knot tying. And then I'm going to be taking a pause to go down and rescue my cat from himself. He's getting fussed at the moment because he's probably picking on his brother. Okay, so I'm pulling this out. And you can see I've got this big messy piece here. tucking in. I'm not really pulling it tightly. Hide those fringes though. And then I've got this one here, bringing it around the back, and I'm going to tuck it in. Then I'm going to go downstairs and save my cat from himself. Okay, so I had to save him from himself. He was downstairs getting in trouble. Oh my goodness. So hopefully this little one will stop it and behave. Maybe lay down, take a nappy. Will you take a nappy, huh? Oh my goodness, all right. Let's go over on the chair. Whew. Yeah, he had my husband fussing, if you couldn't hear, chasing Luna around. But now I got lipstick, hair in my lipstick. Oh my goodness. Life with cats is never boring. Okay, so, this is what I think I'm gonna go with for this really simple, laid back kind of style. The scarf is all fancy pants, but spread this out. Nope. I can fan this out. I can untuck it. Nope. You're stuck. You were bad. Misbehaved. You were being mean. Okay, here we go. That's better. Okay. So, I have that tucked in. And then I will turn around and show you the back. Okay. Okay, this side. All right, so this is January's scarf. Now let me grab out the beautiful accessory. Now for me, this is kind of cool. I want to say a cheat. I take and I pin the brooch to the card. Yeah, it says pashmina, lotus pin, and the month and the year right there, just to keep everything together. So I'm going to take this beautiful brooch and I am going to place her right smack dab in the center here of this beautiful frill. And Micah is fine if you hear him yowling in the background. He wants out to start stuff with his brother, and I said no and close the door. So he can't get out. But he's got water and a litter box in here, and he just ate breakfast. He just ate breakfast and lunch today already, so he does not need to get out and be doing stuff. Oh, my goodness. Spoiled kitty. All right, so this is the January 2020 look. All right, now February. This was super duper cool because it pushed me out of my comfort zone as far as colors. I'm not a really big orange person. I just kind of think it looks weird with me, but this scarf for some reason just worked. It was just so cool. It was so pretty. The combination of the orange and this turquoise it seemed to work. It was somewhere between a teal and a turquoise. You can see the little fringes there. It was really cool. Also, it has the all over pattern, but it wasn't obnoxious. So it was sort of, the pattern was subtle. And I said, oh wow, that's neat. That's really pretty. It's not typically the colors that I would wear, but let's see how this looks. The back side of this one has this beautiful turquoisey teal color. Haven't quite been able to figure it out because the orange comes through a little bit in the back, it comes through a little bit in the weave of it, and I can't quite pinpoint it, but it's still beautiful. Okay, now instead of a brooch or a headband or a clip, a clasp, or any of that, this month we got a beautiful sari sash. Now this guy has 3 strips, and from what I saw, everybody's was different. So it coordinated, but it wasn't the same because, of course, with saris, they're just not the same. There's no way. So this was the one I received. And it had all the colors of the scarf in it, and then a couple of coordinating colors. So it's really cool. I like this one. This particular piece was also used in several different wraps. There's one that's called Sally's Dress, I believe it was, where, you know, Nightmare Before Christmas, one of the scarves that I purchased from Wrapunzel reminded me of her dress, and I said this added to it definitely was her dress. It was really cute, really, really fun. But there you go. That's that side. Okay, so I'm going to start off with wrapping. Now, I do like that orange, so it's really fun to say after spending most of my life going orange. Ugh. But it's kind of fun. So, okay. I'm folding this over, and what I think I want to do is I think I want to do maybe a veil style for this one. I think that would be fun. I'm putting it on even Steven, just like so. I am not tying a knot. This one is a lighter weight pashmina, so at least it's lighter weight than the one for January, but I still don't want to have that knot back there because I can knot this one, and this is a lot less bulk to be knotting. Now when I put this on, I have this strip here with beautiful, I'm going to call them chrysanthemums because it's my fun flower name. I really do enjoy saying it, so that's what I'm going to call them. I'm going to put one of them right here as a focal point in my wrap. Let's see. I want one long end and one short end of this. Slightly back. Okay. And I'm going to be tying it. Just like so. Because I'm just going to be leaving this dangling down as a fun little addition to my wrap. So let's tie this again and do this correctly. I'm going to bring this under this. That way, when I bring up my tail from the pashmina, it's not crossing this. It's not awkward over top of this one. Now I'm going to be opening this one up, tossing it over just like so. I'm going to be tucking it into the sash from the front, pulling it out the back, and giving a quick snug. Okay. on this side, I'm flipping and tossing over. Okay, letting that hang. I'm going to hold this here with my finger, and I'm going to bring this piece up, trying anyway. All right, maybe you'll stay and you won't give me a hard time. Okay, like so. And I'm going to give this a tie. I'm tying it backwards with a loop. So this is the style I'm going with for today's look. Rather nice. Now I could just pull this one forward and have it going straight across, or I could pull this one forward and having it do a wee bit of a crisscross there. So I'm going to turn around. Now I promise tomorrow it's going to be a little less hectic. The boys tend to act out when everybody's at home, so especially when it's thrown off by their schedule is thrown off. David was home on Friday, so today feels like Monday, and they're wondering why he's home. So it's a little bit hectic. So hopefully tomorrow will be a little calmer and everybody will be back on their normal schedules, so it won't be so crazy. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for hanging in there with me with the 2 wraps. Tomorrow we're going on to March of 2020, so I will see you then.